talking sports. It's in the game.
Yep, you've got one guy going boom, the other guy going whap, and the guy trying to run it in for the score, and he's going nowhere.
Today.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5.
And again, it's Chubb. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Nick Chubb. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 67 yards.
And the Browns need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. On play action, now Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll roll him in under pressure again, and down he goes again. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
So now make that a second sack for them on this drive.
And, Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
On second down, here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. A give running right is Chubb. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Here's Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. Now Watson. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now it's Watson. Again, he finds Moore. Yeah, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. They'll run with Chubb as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Watson now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Elijah Moore from 4 yards out. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make the score 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception. Now that'll be a little too hot to handle as they will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Rolling to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
This is caught. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are back within a score. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. There's Elijah Moore as he and the offense come out for another drive. Last drive, the touchdown, 4 catches, really good. He was. They were not good on the other side trying to stop him. What do they need to do?
Well, this is where the entire staff has to get involved because we always...
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the... Look at the big man rumble. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He finds Wilson. Here comes third and about a foot. On play action, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Rodgers now on 1st down. And Wilson with it, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. It's brought in by Wilson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Cleveland offense ready to go. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 103 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On first down, Watson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 37. Hopkins' kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's Rodgers. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
Rodgers there on target to Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. Going right back to Wilson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Quentin Jefferson able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Watson.
Throw complete to Bell.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Browns send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. On the return comes Cobb.
A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Now this offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out.
Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, you're a former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays. So let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. A gain there of 21 yards. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Rodgers again now.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
Back to throw, Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. To throw is Rodgers. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Wilson's got it complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Rodgers. And he's got it. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson from 19 yards away. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air yet again. Watson. Slant route complete to Bell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st and 10, Watson over the middle. Amari Cooper, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. He'll buy some time right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Here's 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. That's caught by Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. Back to throw, Rodgers. That's pulled in by Wilson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Zerline now for the PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
What a finish.
Day. From MetLife Stadium,
here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Levis to throw it. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Levis. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Again, it's Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Now Levis. Going to the right here and finding Burks. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun. Here's Levis. Being chased out left. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Henry is in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays, and Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here. At the 25. The Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And wriggled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He finds Wilson. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Levis sets up to throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Well, that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Cobb to return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Levis from the gun. It's complete. Burks. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Little bootleg here. Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Titans. DeAndre Hopkins, 38 yards. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New York ready to go again offensively. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And Wilson with it, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. His throw caught right around the 6. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now a throw to the end end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Here's Rodgers. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Randall Cobb, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets have got it back to within a score.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they've both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First and 10. Here's Levis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Levis out of the shotgun now.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here, because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock, because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He gets this one to Burks.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
There's a short one caught by Uzama. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On play action, it's Rodgers. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll roll him out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Back to throw, it's Levis. Going across the field, he finds Phillips. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This 2nd and 4. Levis back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Levis now on 1st and 10. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Folk's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here. Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On play action, Rodgers. Flush to his right. Throw right side, Wilson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line. On play action, now Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Levis looking to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Chuck Clark showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Levis on 3rd down. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. 2nd down and 4. Levis. To the sideline and incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
Here's Levis. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Second down, here's Levis. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chris Moore, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to widen their advantage. On for the extra point is Folk. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a Tennessee score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's brought in by Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That is caught. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Rodgers to throw once more. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Pick.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, this is the National Football League.
Here's the punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Lawrence going to put it up right away. A short throw to Ingram. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Straight ahead, Etienne. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Motion man left is Kirk. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Back to the ground with Etienne. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So Lawrence will exit, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Jaguar field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by McManus is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Jets have taken the lead. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On first down, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Farrell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Etienne up the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. And they'll run with Etienne. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Lawrence will throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones from 10 yards out. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 10-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need to score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. On play action, it's Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. Rodgers now to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
A short throw there to Strange, and he goes out right around the 39. 2 yards to go, second down. Lawrence. They'll get that underneath Etienne. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On play action, Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On play action, now Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And Wilson with it, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. To throw, it's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. Rodgers now on first down.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Aaron Rodgers hitting Alan Lazard. And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And out across midfield down to the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Now Lawrence.
And he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Boy, a rough time for a turnover there. They give it away on their first possession of this second half.
And what makes it worse, Brandon, is that they've already given away the lead in this quarter on the touchdown drive a minute ago. Now they run the risk of really falling behind unless their defense can bail them out a little bit. They'll be cheering for them hard from the sidelines.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now Rodgers. It's brought in by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. Now Rodgers.
Going right back to Wilson.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin there to make the grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes it a 21-10 game. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. A slant to Jones. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On the draw, here's Lawrence. And a short gain down to about the 33. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Here's Lawrence. That is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Motion man left is Kirk. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5. They run the option left with Lawrence. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Lawrence to throw. His pass caught at the 4. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Here now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Lawrence. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New York set to take the field. And this game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Hall, and he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee. Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand corner.
Bands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was.